Yeah, so sorry about that intro, but I'm as shocked as you are seeing this. You probably already saw it, but Nike has gone so woke. It's hard to understand how they're using a biological man, Dylan Mulvaney, as a paid spokesperson for their female clothing, sports bras, and leggings. Every single woman in the United States of America and the world should be outraged by this. Every single female athlete who's worked at their craft, their sport since they were children, should be outraged at this. And that video is just a short portion of the whole one I'm going to show you. It's only about 20 seconds, but what are we doing? What are we doing as a country, as a society, as a whole, that these companies are choosing to use men to basically kick women in the face and say, you're not good enough. I don't care if you're a world champion, a gold medalist, a world record holder. No. Biological women who do that are not worthy of a sponsorship by Nike, but Dylan Mulvaney is. So watch the whole clip and I'll be right back. What is so athletic about that? About a man doing jumping jacks and basically acting like a fool in Nike leggings and a sports bra. What is athletic about that besides nothing, zero? As a matter of fact, I think Dylan needs to eat a little bit. No hate, no shame, but Dylan is way too thin. Actually looks unhealthy to me. I'm sorry, but that's my opinion. I talk about this Dylan a lot because I don't hate Dylan. I actually admire him. I actually admire Dylan for being such a master manipulator and master marketer that he has managed to make God knows how much money from some of the biggest companies in the United States to say, I'm a woman. His 365 days of girlhood. Give me a break. This does nothing but make a mockery of being a woman who can become pregnant and have children, a woman who raises her children, a woman who basically does what women do. They're leaders, they're CEOs, they're all-star athletes, they're our mothers. Dylan can't be a mother. Dylan can't have a child. But Nike has chosen to take a man who says he's a woman, although I do believe that Dylan is just doing this to make money, and he's doing a great job of it, so props to you, Dylan. What about American gymnasts like Simone Biles, tennis players like Serena Williams, swimmers like Riley Gaines, who lost to a biological man? What about NASCAR driver Danica Patrick, who actually drives in a sport that's dominated by men? They're real women. They've done this since they were children, and they managed to rise to the top of their game. But no, that's not good enough for Nike. And we all know Nike has had many, many female athletes. I do believe, actually, Serena Williams was one of them. I'm not positive, but I think so. But now, in 2023, we have to bow our heads to the men who say they're women and congratulate them on their womanhood and congratulate them on managing to make money by making a fool of themselves and making a mockery of women. I don't know how this is being allowed. And I get these companies are billion-dollar companies and they have plenty of influence. But What are the people thinking? What are their marketers thinking when they're sitting in a meeting and they're trying to come up with a new spokesperson for their new clothing line, sports bras, leggings? Who was the person that said, you know what, I got a great idea, and this is going to go over big? You know, Dylan Mulvaney, the TikTok sensation, the 365 days of girlhood superstar. Let's use him. And the rest of them just said, oh my God, that's a great idea. This is what we're going to do. Because after all, we have to be inclusive and diverse. And we have to welcome this into our corporation. An alphabet person deserves to be a spokesperson for Nike. And I just slammed my computer because I cannot believe this is actually what we're seeing. You have so many, it's got to be hundreds of thousands of female athletes, some famous, some not. How about getting just a real great college athlete, not even a professional, and giving them a sponsorship to model or be a spokesperson for sports bras and leggings? How about that? Give them some notoriety, some recognition. But no. We have to bow down to the alphabet people, and we have to give them everything they want, because we're not entitled to have an opinion about it. And if we disagree with it, we're bad, we're transphobes, which is the furthest from the truth. It's just a kick in the ass to everybody, men included, like me, a married man who has daughters, that my wife and my children, my daughters, would be, if they were professional athletes or whatever, just say hypothetical, they would be overlooked because there's a dude who says he's a girl, and females are overlooked because of that. You have a guy who is nothing more, and I said this so many times when I talk about Dylan, is nothing more than a gay man that decided, I need to be somebody, I need to be popular, and he's smart, so he came up with this big scheme, this plan. I'm going to say I'm a woman, I'm going to start this journey, and people are I'm going to reel them in, hook, line, and sinker. And that's exactly what he did. So while we sit and get to watch men make money because they say they're women, and watch biological women take a back seat to them, it's an absolute shame. And Nike went as far as saying that if they saw any bad comments or any hate about Dylan on any social media that belonged to them, or like say tagged Nike in, they would delete it and block it, because you can't have an opinion about it. You have to go along with the fact that a man is wearing women's clothes and is getting paid for it, while the rest of the women, who in my opinion should find another company to buy sporting clothes from, sports bras and leggings. They should buy them from another company now, in my opinion. No hate. Because this just says, you know what, ladies? You don't matter anymore. Men who say their women matter. Tampax. Dylan's not using tampons. Dylan's not using sanitary pads. No. Dylan doesn't menstruate. Dylan is a man who's making a lot of money saying he's a woman. And this is the country that we live in today. And it's absolutely disgusting that me as an American man has to see this and then look at my children and my wife or all the other women, athletic, powerful women, CEOs, world champions, gold medalists. You see them on TV, you see them online. the women aren't getting a chance at these opportunities because these companies are choosing to buy into the alphabet crew and give them the opportunity because they want to feel inclusive and diverse. And they're probably going to sell a lot of product with it. And I guess I'll never understand it. So again, I got no hate for Dylan Mulvaney. I think he is a mastermind, master at his craft. He knows how to market himself. He knows how to make money. And while doing it, he's making a mockery of women everywhere. And these big corporations and politicians, and they're all on board with it. And apparently it's never going to end. But I hope it does because I don't want to see much more of this. Give the women, the females, their time to shine. Put them in the spotlight. Don't put a dude who says he's a woman in the spotlight because, quite frankly, he doesn't deserve it because he can't be what he's saying he is. The corporations know it. The politicians know it. And we all know it. But in the meantime, this is where we are. This is what we have to see, like it or not. And it's got to come to an end sooner or later. They just got to, I don't know, just stop with the mockery of women. Stop with this gender shit because it's unhealthy. And if men want to say they're women, I say this all the time, God love you. Good luck to you. But just remember, your mother is a woman. You who say you're a woman are her son. And you will never, ever have a child yourself. But if that makes you, if you're okay with that, you can walk around in women's clothes all you want. So kudos to you, Dylan, again. You're a smart man, and that's what you are, and that's what you'll always be, a man. And that's it. So thanks for tuning in. If you haven't liked this video, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell. You won't miss an episode. Share this video with someone because I'm sure everyone has probably not seen it, so I think they might want to. And that's it. So hope everybody's healthy and safe, and I'll see you real soon. Have a great night.